Hello and welcome to Catholic News Roundup. I'm Christine Niles. Today's June 6th, 2025. Here are this week's top stories. An anti-Catholic memo by the FBI was far more widespread than initially claimed. On Tuesday, Republican Senator Chuck Grassley revealed that a memo targeting traditional Catholics was part of a wider anti-Catholic campaign. Uproar ensued in 2023 after a whistleblower revealed a memo from the Richmond, Virginia office targeting what they called radical traditional Catholics, linking them to violent extremism. The three named individuals in the memo used as examples attended the Society of St. Pius X. This contradicts FBI Director Christopher Wray's Senate testimony that it was just a single office.
Well, your FBI wrote a memo talking about radical traditional Catholics. I'm just wondering if you could define it for us.
Well, what I can tell you is you're referring to the Richmond product, which was a single product by a single field office, which as soon as I found out about it, I was aghast and ordered it withdrawn and removed from FBI systems.
You were aghast, then why won't you let us talk to the people who put it together?
We are working on finishing an internal review into what happened there.
We have to wait. We, the Congress, and the American people have to wait until you do an internal review. It's not a criminal investigation going on here. An internal review before we can talk to the people who wrote this?
According to Grassley, the memo was actually spread among at least 4 field offices and sent to 1,000 employees, and was only one among numerous anti-Catholic documents set to be distributed among the FBI. In other news, Father James Martin is promoting Pride. The pro-LGBT Jesuit published an article this week titled, "Can Catholics Celebrate Pride Month?" Yes, and here's why. While the article claims Pride simply means recognizing the dignity of gay people, Martin is notorious for going much farther than that, exempting homosexuals from the requirement of chastity, claiming ex-gays don't lead a fully integrated life, and supporting transgenderism in children. A Canadian bishop disagrees with Martin. In a statement published on the Archdiocese of Toronto's website, Cardinal Frank Leo refers to June as the month of the Sacred Heart, urging Catholics to reject Pride celebrations as trendy, misguided, and inadequate symbols that do not represent us as Catholics, but rather contribute to confusion, distortions, and ambiguities about what the Catholic faith truly teaches regarding the human person, human nature, and natural moral law. Who else is rejecting Pride? The Texas Rangers. While the New York Yankees, the Houston Astros, and other baseball teams are promoting LGBT in June, the Rangers remain the only Major League Baseball team not to host a Pride Night. In fact, every team over the last 20 years has hosted Pride Night except the Rangers. While their stance has angered LGBT activists, the Rangers are standing firm and have no plans of changing their policy. And in papal news, Pope Leo spoke with Russian President Vladimir Putin. The phone call took place Wednesday, with the pontiff asking Putin to make a gesture that would favor peace, urging continued dialogue with Ukraine. He also thanked Russian Patriarch Kirill and discussed how their shared Christian values can be a light that helps to seek peace, defend life, and pursue genuine religious freedom. On the same day, President Trump also spoke with Putin, posting on Truth Social that the phone call lasted over an hour and involved a discussion of attacks by both Russia and Ukraine, saying that while the conversation was good, it would not lead to immediate peace. This comes 2 weeks after Pope Leo met with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. And turning to Kansas, a Satanist who assaulted a Christian won't be facing criminal charges. Michael Stewart, head of the Satanic Grotto, punched a protester at the Topeka Capitol building on March 28th. Prosecutors have decided to drop charges, and Stewart is planning yet another satanic protest at the Capitol in August. The March 28th Black Mass drew hundreds of Catholics praying the Rosary, while Archbishop Joseph Naumann offered Mass and benediction across the street. And in Poland, the country has elected a pro-life Catholic for president. On June 2nd, Karol Nawrocki narrowly won the runoff election with 50.89% of the vote. The 42-year-old former boxer promotes traditional Catholic values, making news during his campaign when he tore up a copy of Gender Queer, a memoir. He's vowing to keep close ties between the Polish government and the Catholic Church, saying faith is the cornerstone of society. He's also promised to veto any laws expanding abortion access. His rival, Rafał Trzaskowski, had promised to increase abortion access, as well as to promote LGBT measures. And in Germany, a criminal complaint is being lodged against an archbishop over a chicken dance. A lawyer filed a complaint this week accusing the Archbishop of Paderborn of desecrating his cathedral after a performance took place May 15th featuring, among other things, shirtless dancers waving around chicken carcasses in diapers. German law allows criminal complaints to be filed for disturbing the practice of religion. The Archbishop claims the chicken dance was not made known to him beforehand. That is this week's Catholic News Roundup. Please visit stellamars.media to sign up for our email subscription to get the latest news and updates. And if you're able to give a little bit to help us keep doing the work that we do, we would so appreciate it. We pray for all of our supporters. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support, and may God bless your week. I'm Christine Niles.